Hi guys, sorry, this video I have to do it to clear some air because some of the things I wrote, some people have actually screenshot it and they are retweeting it on Twitter. Now get the message straight. I am not saying that you should go and cheat on your wife. That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say if you marry a foreigner that you should go and cheat on your wife. That's not the message. This message is for guys on the street. Guys on the street are those I'm talking to. By the grace of God, I have lived in almost all the Asian countries. And I can tell you some of their regression when it comes to marriage. I know some big don in China who can't even take their children born in China back to Nigeria. They cannot. You get a point? Now, I mentioned about lineage. You had a great-grandfather. You had a grandfather. You had a father. This is a point. Now, you travel abroad and we born our children here. The question is, can your children that you born here, your son, as a traditional Igbo man, I am a traditional Igbo man. Even though I'm a Christian, but I am a traditional Igbo man. You know, the children that you born here, can they maintain your lineage in Africa, in your village? When they trace your lineage from your great-grandfather to your grandfather to your father and the guest to you, can that name be there? Would there be a place in your village that you'll be recognized? That is my point. Now, for those of us who marry foreigners, who have kids abroad, I have seen professors here who are crying. They spent money, went to Africa, built houses for their children. They will go back there, sell off the property, sell the house, and come back to America. My brother, that is the end of your lineage, because we have to attach Nelson or Smith to your name. Your name have moved from Njoku or Chukuma or Chukwudi to Smith, Nelson. This is what I'm talking about. Now, it is you that will use your own tongue and count your teeth. It's not what I'm going to do for you. I meant no offense to ladies. I made a post, they attacking me that I'm encouraging men to cheat on their wife. Far from it. At the same time, the men, we have our lineage to protect. Far be from me that you will count my great-great-grandfather to my grandfather to my father and you get to me. No matter name. Asina nkema wuzi nkene kuna phone that there's no child in the village. There is no child in my town that they will mention and say, hey, this is the son of Chukwunyere. Ta! I am a Christian. Believe me, I'm telling you the fact. You can use any biblical injunction to counter what I'm saying, but I will tell you the reason why Abraham told his head servant, go to my own lineage and get a daughter for my son, Isaac. Because he wants to protect that lineage. So there's no way you can tell me all this point that I'm trying to encourage women to cheat, men to cheat on their foreign wives. That's not true. I am only trying to encourage men to find a way to make sure that the child they had abroad can go home, so that that lineage can be protected. There is a reason why your lineage can be. We talk about slavery. What more different than slavery? When we are selling our own tradition, our own lineage, because of what? Greener pasture. That is the same thing. They offer you greener pasture. Most of them, when they stay abroad here, stay 40 years, so they say they want to go back home. To do what? You stay abroad for 40 years, worked here, boost their economy for 40 years. When you're old, when you're 78, you want to go back home. What do you want to go and do at home? What did you contribute to home? What did you contribute at home that you want to go back home to do? Your children are raised here. Some of them, their children will say Fulefu. Their kids are Efulefu. Left and right, they don't know. You get the point? And you know what I'm talking about. I respect the Yorubas in this aspect. Almost all the Yoruba kids I see in America can speak their language. Even those who have not been to Nigeria, they can speak Yoruba fluently. But tell an Igbo man, Kedu Osbo Igbo. This is a fact. Now, because it was not done the right way. So I'm not saying you should cheat on your wife. What I'm saying is this. You can use your tongue and count your teeth. That your lineage need to be protected. That's the true meaning of success. Not the money you make. Not how much you have in the bank. That lineage has to be protected. If you're a true son of your father. When they count your great-grandfather to your grandfather to your father, they should be able to count you in your village. This is the son of Obi. This is the son of Chukwude. Because you have a lineage there. That's success. Now you want to tell me that I should believe me that when they count your lineage as, oh, his son is in abroad. When Karakbo Smith is in America. On UK. On Japan. Guy, the lie. And la war football. That one a failure. So it is us now. You and I right now. We can make the amend. If you know that you have not put your son in the way of the tradition, the way you were brought up, if you know your children are not, you have to endeavor. That's why you are here. You have to endeavor to make sure that these kids follow the pattern. Our own pattern. We have a pattern. We have a tradition. We cannot sell our tradition because of money. That's wrong. I can't sell my tradition. Oh, people are angry. I will say it again. Okeke is your lineage. You have to maintain it. If you marry an Efulefu wife who cannot maintain your Okeke, that's where I support. If you know your wife is Efulefu, your wife is trying to brainwash your children, guy, babutie. Because a success without a successor is a total failure. And our rule of work, it is when you're way to get home that's wealth. If he's not home yet, guy, you won't hear with it. I will give you number of companies in Nigeria that were doing fine. Their kids are here. The son will just go back home, sell off the properties, share it to uncles and aunties. He abandon what the father has suffered for, labor for many years, close. Go to Aba, you see many of them there. Go to Aba, you see many of them there. I mean, good companies that the father labored for. The father labored for this company for so many years because the son was born here. Before the son was born here, he doesn't want to go back home. What are we going to do? But I know your son has a good future here, good school. But what happens to our lineage? That's your lineage. That Okeke line, that Chukwunyere line, Chibisi line, Njoko line. What happened to it? Are we going to trade that line because of money? That's what I'm saying. So if you know that your wife is an Efulefu wife, you know what I mean by Efulefu? They have brainwashed your kids that they don't even know tradition. Guy, Babutie, away match. Away match coming. We have legalized away match. And when they legalize away match, I will tell you, legalize away match immediately because you need to protect your lineage. But if you want your lineage to be on phone, America. Imagine when you have your son Nwokeke in America, then Nwokeke is going to a public school in America where they have mixed of Mandi China, Mandi Korea, Mandi Ndioboda, man, all of them. Then your son will fall in love with. Remember, your son was born here. He went to Nigeria maybe 2 times. He goes to Nigeria 2 times in 5 years, or 2 times in 10 years. Then he was born here. Later, he would go and marry a Hispanic, or he will go and marry a Chinese, or he will go and marry a Korean. Do you think when your child will be of your age that he can remember to take your grandchildren home to your lineage? That's the end of story. That is the end of the story. Because here I have seen professors, I mean Igbo professors, who are crying because their child just went and married Onyoboda. And that's the end of it. Because now see yourself, your father or your great-great-grandfather, they labor to maintain that lineage. They can trace it to you. Now when they trace and get to you, they get to your son. Okwagu, end of story again. That is the end of the story. Are you telling me that they are successful? I think they are not. Because your great-grandchildren now will not become a Efulefu. I am a Nigerian or I am an Igbo. We wasn't a phone. Only in Igbo. So don't tell me that I'm trying to encourage people to cheat on their wife. No. God forbid. I am not encouraging people to cheat on their wife. I'm only telling guys on the street, they know themselves. Guys who came abroad and marry Oyibo to use their tongue and count their teeth. That's just it. I meant no harm. You know, I'm a religious man and I know it is true. But what I'm saying is this: use your tongue. You know your house. If your wife is a Efulefu, this time when you are young, that is when you need to correct it. It's not by praying and fasting. You don't do it by praying and fasting. Now your life is when you correct it. You get the point? Some people may not like it, but guy, that lineage has to be protected. Our lineage cannot be sold for penny. No. Me, I said no. I don't care how you call me. A polygamist, a genegamist, that's your business. Our lineage cannot be compromised. It has to be what it is. As a true Igbo man, that lineage, that Josiah name has to be sustained. Not on phone. We have to see that this is the son of. This is the son of. This is the son of. That's how it's done. You know? So, you can share this video. There's some people who don't believe what I'm saying. They think I'm just messing around. It's not messing around. When you come here, you see guys who are living in regret. They're already on their 70. One of my tenants here lived here for 31 years. 30 good 1 years. He was sent back home. He had a son and 2 daughters. The son refused to come and visit their father even in the sick bed. Efulefu. Is that success? Is that success that you have a son and your son refuses to come and visit you on your sick bed? Is that our tradition? Is that the way you were brought up? And you're telling me it's right? No. Me, I speak up. It might call me a controversial human being. Okay. But I speak up what I know is not right. Because it is us that can fix it. I am still young. I'm in my 40s now. So something that is not right, guy, if I don't talk them now, when I go talk them. Don't my mate the rule country. My mate are presidents in countries making affairs. You get the point? So the truth is, if your wife abroad and one of the biggest guys in China, he was even crying to take his kids from China home because they refused him. The kids you born by yourself in China, to take it home, what a problem. I said, no, you won't take it home. Huh? Because you were Efulefu. So if you know that you have the Efulefu as children, guy, fix it. Because that lineage has to be protected. If you know your son is a Efulefu, you have to fix it now. You don't wait until you're 60. Because then your loins and bones and marrow will fail you. It is now you're young. That's why we are business people. Life is business. If there is no profit there, ban that route to get a profit. You might not like it, but this is the truth. Happy Sunday. If my word offend you, I'm sorry. If my previous post I made offend you, I am sorry. I am not encouraging our men to cheat on their wife. That is not what he meant. What I'm trying to say that our men should protect their lineage. There are men who are here, whose son goes to Nigeria they go there every year. There are men who are here who send their son back to Nigeria to school, primary school, university, to make sure they understand the culture. Those are men I give kudos to. But there are men here who can tell me, we will go home every 5 years. Get the fuck out of here. What is 5 years? Every 5 years and you're trying to tell me that you have a lineage? You don't have any lineage. Give that your family lineage. Give it 50 years. Then when you look down from heaven, if you can make it to heaven, when you look down from heaven and see what your lineage is doing, then you know what I'm talking about. The time to fix it is now. It's not tomorrow. You fix it now. If you know that your wife is a Efulefu, your wife abroad is a Efulefu, in a game, you are the one that knows it. Use your tongue and count your teeth. If your wife is a Efulefu, I know better than a church guy. More better than a church. It's not about church. After all, my pastors are divorced. My pastors are divorced or married. Oh, I better in a church, my brother. Is if you can't be in my lineage, mbabu tugi hoha. Because success without a successor is total failure. Ekucham, if I offend you, I am sorry. If my post offend you, I am sorry. But the point I'm trying to make is this: maintain your lineage. It's very important. Happy Sunday, guys. Like a Hellcat.